Welcome to Simply 15. It's Valentine's Day, clearly.
Mwah!
Oh,
And a little love,
it?
let's show to DC. DC finally came out recently. James Gunn is co-heading the new DC property.
He's the co-CEO, Justin. Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on the Gunn's name.
Gunn is gunning for a new DC universe. What did you guys think of it? He released one of those terrorist videos.
I'm being captured.
He didn't blink much.
I'm here to tell you about the DC universe.
And there were a lot of edits.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios.
We were thinking of having 2 branch managers in Scranton, both of you guys working as co-managers. Jim would handle the day-to-day, and Michael, you would focus on clients and big picture stuff.
Well, what do you think, Matt? What would your view on James Gunn's new version?
First of all, I thought this was fantastic. Because he says fantastic like 19 times in this video.
A fantastic move, a fantastic film, a fantastic story.
It's
not marvelous. He says marvelous like 9 other times.
Because he was looking at this the whole entire time.
He's looking at it like a fucking barrel of the goddamn gun.
David
this was a rambling, incoherent explanation of what the fuck is happening.
I'll pause you for 1 second. The reason why he put this video out, do you guys follow James Gunn on Twitter?
I do follow him.
He's been getting hit by so many comments because of the whole Superman situation and him getting fired. He's been getting attacked nonstop. So the only reason why this video is put out is to just kaput it all.
Please leave me alone.
Yeah, okay, continue, Matt.
Go ahead.
Rambling Elseworlds. Because, hey, DJ, remember that movie? Both the movies you guys liked. That's an Elseworlds movie now.
Yeah.
And the Joker is Elseworlds. This is Elseworlds, and guess what? Here's the big thing in our big old pussy clap. The Flash is great. And what's the other
greatest
one
comic book movie of all time.
Shazam Part 2 is great. And guess what? Our Superman movie is going to be Superman sitting in the daisies.
Okay, so
and the Authority. And whatever the fuck else he fucking said.
Don't forget the Authority.
Oh, don't forget about the Authority. Booster Gold is coming all over your face. In animated form, by the way. Is it animated?
Well, the great thing that they're going to do is the actors that voice the animated are going to be live action as well on the TV screen and in the movie theater.
Can't wait. You said the movie screen and the movie screen and the movie theater?
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
DJ,
I like James Gunn, but
is it my turn?
Full disclosure, I like James Gunn, by the way.
We all like James Gunn.
I have some questions. I think
is it my go? Is it my go? Just let me know when
it's your go, homie.
Yeah, I'm going to say this real quick. It did not answer any of my questions. It only created more questions for me. Go ahead, DJ.
Elseworlds. That's where all your questions are.
My word for this would be feared. This is everything I feared what would happen when James Gunn was announced to be the head of DC, because
but you've always hated DC movies.
No. What was my number 1 movie of last year, Justin?
The Batman.
The Batman. Okay,
but this is everything doesn't count anymore, though.
This is what I feared when James Gunn took over, because I love James Gunn. He makes weird things cool, but when you're in charge of running the most easily run but constantly fucked up fucking thing ever, you know what you don't want to start off your universe with? Creature Commandos.
I can't wait for that.
The Authority, which is a spin of the Justice League, where Superman and Batman are fucking before you establish the Justice League or Swamp Thing. I could give less.
Swamp Thing is something you threw it at the end.
I could not give less of a shit about Swamp Thing if you sewed my ass shut. I don't care about Swamp Thing. You know what I care about?
What about Swamp Thing in the Harley Quinn show?
I don't give a fuck. On a cartoon, fine. As a movie, eat a dick. I didn't watch the TV show. Nobody did. It got canceled. There's three things you do when you launch a fucking DC thing. You launch it with Batman. You launch it with Superman. You launch it with Wonder Woman. I don't know why my camera's fucking up.
How Billy Ocean's back.
And Waller.
The Waller thing. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What was it? Waller was written by somebody who did Watchmen.
Blue Beetle, Ezra Miller.
Oh yeah, Blue Beetle's coming there too. He's gonna be.
How do you fuck this up? How is this so difficult?
He started off the video saying that the problem with the DC universe is that it's like incoherent, it's unorganized, right? It's a mess.
So watch me.
But then he goes ahead and starts making it sound like it's more of a mess, even more so now.
Rambling.
Because now we're gonna have Elseworlds, which I don't think the general population is gonna understand that.
What the fuck that means?
Unless they do Batman Vampire, which I'm okay with. It's fine.
It's all terrible.
Establish your universe before you start fringing out.
I like Batman.
Brave and the Bold. No, thank you. My question though is this: you guys are focused on the projects, but
you're focused on the problems.
But here's the other question too: is he talked about certain actors. Only one actor technically was let go out of this entire project so far, which is
officially
Superman.
Yes, apparently he answered on Twitter recently, I think 2 days ago, that he has met with the other actors and nobody's being let go. Apparently there is a cameo in Shazam that they're going to also keep going with. I'm not trying to spoil anything for anybody because I saw a screenshot.
I know. I think I can smell what you're cooking.
Does this is
the actor playing the Flash,
or is he not fired?
Literally tried to kidnap somebody, right? He tried to kill somebody, and he responded with, "They are getting help, and they're going to get into recovery."
Can I pull a Dennis Miller line and just go on a rant for a little second? Just give me 1 second. Guys, how is this so hard? How you're making a universe where you fire a guy publicly. Now Justin's telling me he's in a movie, but he's out of a movie. You got another guy who's a criminal, but you love his movie, so you're keeping him, but you're getting rid of Superman. Gal Gadot's over here. Aquaman's playing two parts by Jason Momoa.
Tupac.
What the fuck is Marvel's in the doldrums right now. I've been down on Marvel for about 4 or 5 months. But at least they're organized. Without having all of their characters under their tent, they at least had some kind of start-off plan. You have always had all your characters under your tent, DC, and you guys seem to not be able to get the Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Easy. It's the easiest fucking thing ever.
I can't do it. It sounds kind of hard.
There's only 2 ways to do this. Number one, clean slate. Completely get rid of everything and start over from scratch.
Sounds kind of like what James Gunn might be going.
No, he's not. He's got fucking Ezra Miller over there and fucking Henry
Wonder Woman, Flash, and Aquaman. So
shit
far,
out of the way that's already been filmed. I was like, the Flash has already been filmed. Fucking Shazam's already been filmed. All the shit. Aquaman's probably already been fucking filmed already.
It is.
So it's done. So it's like that's why he was like bang, bang, bang. Out of here, garbage in, garbage fucking out, and then he went to the fucking creature.
No, he's keeping that stuff, dude.
Commandos.
He's keeping that stuff.
Well, he's keeping that stuff as of the fucking video that we watched.
How you gonna have a Superman legacy movie when he doesn't have a fucking legacy yet? He's not even there. You haven't even made him yet.
Oh, he'll show up. Don't worry. He'll show up in Creature Commandos in the cartoon.
I think that's the most interesting one.
Superman's going to show up in a cartoon and be like, see, it all makes sense. He's in a cartoon.
James Gunn is writing Superman and says that is not his version of Superman, Henry. So that's why he let him go. So I don't know if it's a visual thing. Or there's something else that hasn't come out yet. Maybe Henry has some bad things that will be coming out, and they're trying to
make it. How about you make it Brightburn? He's already wrote that or produced that.
That's the problem.
That did fantastic. That was great.
I liked it. Fuck everybody else.
We didn't get any closure from this video. It's only created more problems and more confusion and more questions. And
we're skipping Dick
Tracy on the same page here.
Tim Drake right
I love
to
his
Damian
fantastic rambling the fuck shit going on, and I think it's great.
I love James Gunn.
The fans, troll these.
I love it when he does Fringe stuff. Him doing a Swamp Thing movie makes sense.
This is all Fringe.
5 movies Fringe, down the line.
Dude, DC's Fringe.
How are you?
DC's pretty Fringe.
Well, I think you could utilize the HBO property to do those projects. Like Swamp Thing could be an HBO thing.
Yeah. Fine. Remake the TV show.
Well, the person doing Waller is the person who did Doom Patrol and Watchmen. So it's got that. It's gonna have that Doom Patrol type feel to it.
But I'm not a friend of. I'm not friendly to the idea of Brave and the Bold. I don't. That's
a dumb title for that movie, and I love the cartoon, but you've skipped
all
the Robins for Damian Wayne.
Brave and the Bold has nothing to do with
it doesn't really make sense to me. Like you said,
you know me. You guys know me. You guys know me. I love Ra's al Ghul, but you've skipped the history of Batman to get to Damian Wayne because he's your favorite. Well, let's establish a universe where we start doing favorites.
Well, they'll do like
so the movies.
Fucking, what do you call it?
The movies were the Brave and the Bold, Superman Legacy.
Yes,
Supergirl, and Swamp Thing.
Is Swamp Thing guaranteed to be a movie?
TV shows are Booster Gold. The only thing I liked was the Lantern show. That was it. The Lantern thing was the only thing that made me go.
The Lantern thing might be interesting. It's like good because they are like detectives.
But did you hear the thing that he said that made me pissed off about the Lantern show? He said a terrestrial-based Green Lantern show, which means they're on Earth the whole time. That's not what Green Lantern should be. It should be in space.
I think maybe you're reading a little too much.
That's what he said. He said
terrestrials. They don't have to be fucking walking around all day. They can fly a little bit.
Paradise Lost is a little interesting too.
That's the whole point.
But maybe they're going to go from country to country, continent.
Yeah, the Paradise Lost thing where he's like, think of it as Game of Thrones.
That was stupid.
No,
I also don't care about them.
You know what he's doing? He was blowing smoke up Warner Brothers' ass. Yeah. Game of Thrones is a Warner Brothers property. He's mentioned True Detective with the Lantern thing. That's a Warner Brothers property. He's blowing smoke up the company's ass. I heard what it's just guys.
All these suckers are fucking sucking his dick right now.
So we're on agreement, right? This is not good, no matter what.
There's 1.5 things.
I don't know, Justin. I think it's fantastic.
I think he should have came out and said, "Listen, from this point forward, everything that you know about DC is history, and we are starting fresh with brand new properties." I'm surprised they even gave us names. I am surprised they even said he needed that.
I'm surprised the Batman got a sequel. That's what I was surprised about. I was stunned.
Well, it's not really going to count though. So
no, but I think this is going to be the last one. I think they were already kind of.
I could agree with you on that one.
James Gunn's like, hey, get this shit done.
I can see them trying to destroy a good thing to make way of his whole entire project.
I don't think Penguin's going to be made now. I think
it's been up in the air. It was supposed to already start filming, and they scrapped it. And I know they're going to do rewrites and stuff on it.
They'll probably incorporate whatever is the show into the next movie. And just get it all out of the way, erase all that shit, because he's not going to make more Elseworld stuff. He knows he's obligated to the Joker, he's obligated to the Batman. Erase it, moving on, and do whatever the fuck.
Because at the end of the day, DC's biggest enemy is DC.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter who's in charge.
They literally have the greatest book of characters, and they don't know how to do it.
The most recognized, two of the most recognizable characters in fiction, not comic books. Fiction, and you can't get it right. What is the problem here?
Let James Gunn see what he does, and
you would love it, Matt, because all of this stuff is fringy monster stuff.
I don't care. I mean, it's like, look, if it's good stories and good storytelling, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Whatever. That doesn't bother me. It's like, look,
it sounds like a Zack Snyder thing.
It does.
If you told me Zack Snyder was announcing, it's better than fucking Zack Snyder.
Gods and monsters.
It sounds like
the authority. The authority is what Zack Snyder wanted to make. Because that's essentially what Batman killing people and Superman. Didn't he say something about Batman getting raped?
Well, Batman in a prison or something Batman like that? I think it's Batman and Superman. Fuck.
Yeah, they're romantically entangled.
Yeah, they're getting there. They want to.
You're making that's like making Austin Powers the first Bond movie. That's essentially what you're doing, because they're a spoof of the Justice League.
But you know what? Hey, how about this? Make something new. Make something new and interesting. And if it's good storytelling, okay. Who gives a fuck?
In a bottle, you'd be right. In a universe,
that's what
wrong.
Marvel's making all this shit that nobody fucking understands anymore. It's like they're making all these fringe.
I just feel like I'm getting old and I'm shaking my head anymore.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. If I gave any more of a fuck, I'd die on this goddamn 15-minute podcast.
Well, that's simply 15.
You give a fuck about this anymore?
No. I think our next rant's going to be Netflix.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother topic.